Welcome to the first part of the monologue. This is an introduction of what follows through. For the coming vlogs, even though this is not a video recorded, audio recorded monologues, you can hear through. I would like to take some time in sharing what kind of audience would understand and will be helpful. For whom will it be helpful while listening to these kind of monologues? These are especially targeted for no one. These are just records of thoughts I gathered across, and the way I want to present it is more of a practice, a weekly practice I wanted to do for my own personal experiential learning. And the topics that we would discuss here on these logs for the observers of patterns whose mind that cannot blindly obey inherited meaning. The listeners beneath those words, seekers who notice that every system, religion, success, ambition, identity, productivity is built on agreements of few people that ever could examine. If you are being somebody who examine all of these and try to find the depth of what drives those items to exist, then most of our podcast series will be of interest to you. It's neither a motivation, shouldn't be taken as a motivation, nor it should be taken as a self-help. And the noise that you hear, the voice, is not designed to distract you from yourself. This has to be taken as an inquiry. You have to observe the words. I will craft my words in such a way that it enables you towards a pursuit to refine yourself. A bloodhound search is into realms of consciousness, the identity which is existing, the desires which has been brooding, the sufferings which was associated to all of these experiences, retrospecting the creations, the meaning which we gave, technologies that have transitioned across these years, and how society around you collectively respond and react. And as a human being, how do you act on this strange realm of things that is circling around you? Some of these episodes may sound philosophical, some psychological, some practical, some may sound uncomfortable as well. Because that's how real inquiry is what I believe, which is not to comfort your ego. Ego should be taken along with the journey. I am not disassociating ego from the conversations. We hold ego together and take it along the journey. That is the experience I would like to encourage, and that's what's a practice I also do. Always, it's good to share your thoughts and comments on disassociating ego with the inquiry. I'm welcome to all of your suggestions, thoughts. So as it's a journey, we go along. If you are being an audience, I hope let's resonate among the thoughts and take what is necessary and just leave what is not, which is being helpful towards your inquiry path. This is just designed to expose the illusions that hold us back. So we investigate why we drift away from ourselves, why intelligence without awareness becomes a distraction, why success is being chased, yet there is a fear of failure. Items like why do systems collapse, when does it collapse, and mostly when meaning drops, the systems collapse. How and why? What are the references that we can bring in? Looking at individuals, how can they walk into uncertainty, and how do they still remain deeply centered? Talks like those, like a simple human being does on a day-to-day basis. And perhaps mostly looking at what remains when every labels, role, achievement, taglines, belief, performance, everything falls away. What does actually remain? I don't intend to craft the script for a passive listening. The intention is for active observation, because even though there is a passive listening, your subconscious or whatever your heart feels through gathers across. But the idea is to more active observation. Rather than followers, we want investigators on their own, witnessing their behaviors and then actions as they process further into these journeys. So wherever you are right now, driving through the night or sitting alone in headphones or just randomly came across this video log, it might be simply a starting point. But I invite you to observe, listen, and share your observations. So the inquiry has already begun, and maybe the thing we are searching for has been silently observing you the entire time. The observer looks at what is being observed. That's a cool statement to close. Welcome, and thank you for your time.